Johnny's sorry he couldn't be here today. He's actually in the Bahamas. So I'm going to woo you over with my Australian charm. So Johnny would like you to know, having experienced the special projects process, he knows its faults and is committed to bringing the fund back to the people. He promises to reduce the wait time for applicants to receive their funding so that projects can be implemented quickly and effectively. In light of special projects, money not being spent, he will set aside $10,000 of the fund for each commuter-specific and resident-specific projects. This will increase the number of projects we are able to endorse. He will also bring a fresh new perspective to the fund and will make sure that next year the Special Projects Fund will truly be special. He thanks you for your time and wishes the extraordinary, beautifully audience a good night.
All right, thank you very much. So now we're going to have the candidates for Clubs Commissioner. Please come to the front. First is Samuel Hanning.
Hi, I'm Sam Hannig, and yes, I want to be your next VUSAC Clubs Commissioner. I think it is safe to say that most people acknowledge the importance of clubs to university life, but what is often overlooked is the vital role played by the Clubs Commissioner in managing and facilitating the existence of clubs as pillars in our community. As Clubs Commissioner, I will provide the support and infrastructure needed to ensure the sustainable growth of big clubs. Take a fairly large club like Dragon Boat. This club has a strong following of committed members and is actively represented in the Vic community. Yet their members still feel that they suffer from inadequate funding. This situation has to change. No club should feel unsupported. Students Against Hunger, for example, feel nurtured, and they have made great progress this past year. I want this for all Vic clubs. As Clubs Commissioner, I will work to make joining or starting a club at Vic accessible to our students by providing more venues for exposure, such as club fairs and centralized club listings. With your support, I think we can make clubs at Vic achieve their full potential. A vote for me, Sam Hannig, is a step in the right direction. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Megan Lawson.
Yeah!
Hi everyone, my name is Megan Lawson and I'm running to be your next VUSAC Clubs Commissioner. Vic clubs are my passion and I want to make sure every one of you has a chance to get involved in this great opportunity. But why vote for me? It's simple. Vision, commitment, passion, and experience. I believe I have what it takes to do the best job for you. I have a number of years' experience with both clubs and councils, and I'm currently involved with things like the Strand and Model United Nations. But enough about me. Here's what I want to do for you in the coming year. As your Clubs Commissioner, you can count on me to be a strong and accountable financial lobbyist, making sure I can get the most money for Vic clubs. I will work hard to improve awareness, participation, and VUSAC relations with Vic clubs on campus, and I'm also committed to maximizing club diversity to its fullest. It's simple. Vision, commitment, passion, and experience. That's what Vic's clubs need, and that's what I'm dedicated to delivering. So vote Megan Lawson. Thank you.
And last, Michał Pogorzelski.
Good evening, fellow candidates, colleagues, and students. My name is Michał Pogorzelski, and I'm running for the position of VUSAC Clubs Commissioner. I'm in my first year here at Victoria College, and currently I serve on the Victoria College Council as a student representative, and I'm social convener in the Bowles-Gandier Recreation and Residence Advisory Panel, also known as BRAP, which is our house council. You may have seen me on Vic campus this year in The Bob and VCDS's production of Urinetown. And I'm committed to keeping an active role in the Vic community. I believe I have the experience and dedication to make clubs in 2007-2008 really shine. As Clubs Commissioner, I'm committed to ensuring that both the viability and diversity of the clubs of Victoria, by ensuring clubs receive the funding they need, as well as creating accountability and sustainability on behalf of the clubs. Finally, I'll promote out-of-classroom learning and social dialogue through clubs. I'll put the loves back in clubs.
All right, so do we have a question for your potential clubs commissioners? Commissioner. Michelle had her hand up first. Thanks.
One of the greatest challenges when we're doing budget steering is allocating money fairly to clubs and to VUSAC. And what you'll realize is the enrollment in VIC has decreased. We don't have as much money as we did last year, and what clubs expect from us, we can't give them because we just financially don't have enough money. So what are your ideas around helping clubs to fundraise or finding other resources for to allow clubs to have the money to do the things that they'd like to do?
So in reverse order, go ahead.
Finances for clubs are, of course, a difficult matter, and with the shrinking of the entering cohort at Vic, I understand that there will be less and less money to go around for clubs. The first suggestion for a club is always to try to fundraise on its own. Some options include corporate sponsors, yet clubs occasionally do not enjoy this option because of the branding that often is associated. Other than this, there are various fundraising opportunities, such as the kind that many of us have been aware of since elementary school, such as the selling of chocolates and other wonderful goodies at above retail price to raise money for the club. Among these options, I believe the clubs have a lot of room to grow and increase their own finances.
Okay, that's a great question. And in the recent VUSAC mandate review, over half of VIC students who responded to the survey said they were willing to, they thought it was a good idea that clubs fundraise as well as receive money from VUSAC. So I think having a joint program, because I know we're not going to have enough money for all the clubs and everything they want to do. I mean, there's just not enough to go around. So I think encouraging clubs to partake in both avenues and sort of setting up, I mean, like Neil said, you know, bake sales and everything are an excellent choice. And sort of with the problem, I guess, I'd definitely look into sort of setting up a program to sort of guide clubs in their own fundraising, because that's going to become more and more important.
Yeah, let's move over here. Yeah, I think what's been said about clubs taking their own initiative in fundraising, and of course the clubs commissioner should work very closely with them in doing that. And I think there's probably, you know, an imbalance of the finances in clubs, and like close monitoring of the expenses of each club can be made, and you know, certain shifts could probably occur. And I believe I've heard some word about donation made to, I think it was the Vic Sports program, and a lot of people haven't seen that money yet, and so if that could be investigated a bit, that would be great.